Hello,
Hiya
people.
everybody, welcome to
We're
the Two Old
back.
Biddies.
Yes.
Yeah, we are back. We haven't been on for a long time.
Just been sitting and wallowing in self-pity and eating.
That's all there is to do. So how's everybody doing out there? Hope you're all happy. Hope you're sorted for Christmas. Have you got all your Christmas prezzies in yet? I've got all mine paid for. I've got 3 to come, 3 to wrap,
need them wrapping.
and I'm done. Done. You just need yours wrapping. Yeah. I've got all mine done. Weather's horrible out there. It's been snowing this morning. It's 2, but they say it feels like... Why did they say that? It's 2, but it feels like -3.
Frozen.
And it's not windy, it's just really, really cold.
6 o'clock I went out for a tap and there was ice on the bin.
What, this morning? See, that's a good thing about you. You don't smoke in the house.
Why, sometimes I do in the kitchen with the door open.
Me, you need to do more decorating. I remember Ray's mum used to smoke in the house. There was her, well, I think they all did. And Ray used to decorate for her, and he used to have to wash the ceilings off the nicotine before he could emulsion, because if you didn't, it would react, so you would have to do it over and over and over again. So it's a good job you don't smoke in the house.
Well, hello to everybody who's watching. And those who are not watching, well, you should be.
Thank you for those that come back.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen us before, we're just 2 old idiots who thought we'd have a channel and we'd have a nice cup of tea between us and just have a natter.
And chat about
everything and
daily
nothing.
life, what we do.
Daily life, what we do. And that's absolutely shite. I do nothing. She's always doing something. You know what she's done for me Christmas box? I'll try and put it in at the end if I can. She does these bead paintings. Diamond paintings, that's what they're called. And there's this Mancoon cat where I love watching on YouTube, obviously, Mr. Vivo. And I'm always saying, oh, that cat's really majestic. So she's done us a beautiful picture of it down a top. So I've got it already now in the house. It's really, really nice. Yeah. You're good. You're artistic, like, aren't you?
Oh, I'm very good at some things. Crap at others.
Normally she starts and she never finishes it, but she finished this in 3 weeks, didn't you? Yeah, but it's lovely.
Between eating and sleeping.
Yeah, so that's what she's going to do. Talking about eating. The other week I was going out for a meal with my son and his partner and his daughter on the Sunday lunch. So I didn't have Scarlett on the Saturday, so when I don't have Scarlett, who's my granddaughter, on the Saturday, I like get lost off with the days. Do you? You know, when you don't have a routine, you get lost off. So I'm sitting in here. 11. I was sitting
having a cup of coffee.
11 o'clock having a cup of coffee. I just had 2 skinnies and the phone rings. I was Sean. Ma, where you at? I says, I'm in Janet's having a cup of coffee. He goes, where you sitting there? You waiting for you, man? I asked, what you waiting for? He says, we're going out for lunch. I went, is it Sunday? Like? I says, I thought it was Saturday, but it wasn't. It was Sunday, so I had to rush home, didn't I? Yeah. She was nearly weighing herself, standing outside laughing because I was trying to rush to go in the car. I just had to run over home. I just run in, changed my top, changed my cardigan, didn't have no makeup. Oh, there's me and you, just fell down. Didn't have no makeup on, and I went for my dinner, and I still ate.
I have got a cigar in my mouth.
And I still ate the dinner, Sunday lunch, and a pudding, and it was nice. So we'll go on this Sunday, and I'm putting on the alarm on my phone. I'm telling Alexa to remind us. I'll not forget this time. Sean was going mad.
Well, you got there, didn't you?
See, memory when you get older.
Well, it's just because every day is the same, isn't it?
Well, it is for us, isn't it? It is for us.
What did I say to you the other day? And I says, do you not think as you get older, you're thinking more of Jesus?
I says, yeah, that's because you're making them just now. Well, it's true, isn't it?
It's because you need to meet them.
Do you know what I done today? I was Scarlet Rose messes about with my makeup. She's terrible. So I was trying to find an eyebrow pencil. So I'm looking all over and I couldn't find one anywhere. And I thought, oh, I know, my mum's jewellery box where I keep in the drawer. That might have one in, belong to my mum. So I goes in there and I looks about and there wasn't one in. So I came out, sat down, and I had a card in my hand where I took out of my mum's jewellery box and I didn't realise. And it was Hassel's funeral card. I'm thinking, no, I hope that's not an omen. I hope that's not an omen. So, yeah, one day just files into the other one. But we've been watching I'll tell you what I've been to see. Then we'll tell you what we've been watching. I've been to see the film called Napoleon It's just come out this year. Can you pronounce his name, Janet? It's Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
It was him that played Caesar, the one that killed Caesar, his dad, in The Gladiator. And he was absolutely brilliant in it. So if you want to go and see a good film, go and watch that. The war scenes are absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, really, really good. There was only a couple of scenes what was a bit embarrassing when they were doing a bit of the how's your father. But there was only 5 people in with me. There wasn't many people in at all.
Can't afford it now, can they?
But it's real good film. I was in there 3 hours. From getting in to getting out, it was 3 hours. But
I'm surprised you didn't sleep the beginning, the middle and the end.
Hey, I'm thinking to myself, I better wait till all these go out, because I had to go down like 5 steps, or frightened in case I fell because my legs had seized. I was dying to go to the toilet and I'm thinking, no, don't wait yourself. And I waited till the other 5 had gotten out, and then I come out, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. First time I've been in 7 years, and I've never been on my own before.
Oh, it's more than that since I went to pictures.
I had anxiety and everything, not just travelling down, but to go on my own, it was, to me, it was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, and I'll go again.
But you had anybody talking to you when the film was on, then, did you?
No, and I just sat there and I had a big bag of popcorn, and I had a packet of peanut M&Ms, which is what my mum used to always have, a bottle of pop, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know dinner. That was my dinner. I pigged myself out. So that's a good watch if anybody wants to go and watch a film. So what have we been watching on the box? Well, we've watched lately Married at First Sight UK.
Yeah.
That was good. That was interesting, wasn't it?
It was, but they drag it out a lot, you know what I mean? Showing them walking down the aisle at snail's pace.
It takes a full session for just 2 to get married. They don't have to do it that much.
They're talking about the life before they go and get married to a stranger.
Yeah. I wish my mother had done that for me. I wonder who she'd have chose. I wonder who your mother would have chose for you. And I would have chose a butcher for me. Yay, butcher. So what else have we been watching? Well, we're watching now Celebrity Get Me Out of Here in the Jungle. That with Ant and Dec.
Yeah, it's been complained about them.
Who? And I did hit what is it?
This morning.
I did
because
see
all the
about
critters
it.
what they drop on them, they're bugs.
Yeah.
People are complaining that there's cruelty to animals.
Oh, get lost.
It's been going for years.
But how come they're only moaning about it now? Because it's too cold for them to go out, so they can't go lie in front of a bus and complain about the petrol. So
have you heard what they're doing with the planes?
No.
Recycled cougar now?
Yeah, I was on a radio the other day, yeah.
Well, let's hope it doesn't conk out halfway through.
Yeah, recycled cougar. Now you'll be able to cook your chips as you fly. McDonald's will be following behind them.
We're kind of like a tinderbox.
So, that's what we're watching at the minute. So, who's on? Let's have a look and see who's on. Nigel Farage. Oh, I can't stand him, Janet.
He's a cocky thing.
He wanted to do all the trials because he said that you got 22% of the viewing time, so nobody's putting them up for the trials.
Well, I don't think they should show very much of him anymore because we've seen his ass twice.
We've seen enough of him.
Once I'm getting in the bathroom, once I'm getting in the waterfall shower.
In all the years of it being on, there's nobody ever had a shower or a bath in the nudie. They've always had a bikini or a pair of bottoms on, haven't they?
I mean, you could have swum in the lake, for God's sake.
Oh, God. Then the wash up in that. And the other, there's Sam of Made in Chelsea. He's lovely. He's been made.
He's a bit hyper, isn't he?
He's very, very high. I wouldn't like to be with him. Like,
no.
I would knock him out with Valium on a night.
Just say, shut up.
I wouldn't want him in my life. He's lovely, like to watch on the telly.
Yeah, I thought I had a red necklace on there, and I was thinking I put orange one on this morning. It's the dot.
It's the dot. What'd you call him?
Somebody's going to shoot us.
Fred
Sirix.
Yeah, he's on. He's off First Dates. I've not watched that. Like Janet watched that. But he's with who is he with? Janet, who he does with the food with?
Oh, Jamie Lynn. Oh, Spears.
No, man. Who he goes about with and they do.
Oh, Gino DiCaprio.
That's
and,
right.
What do you call him? In my mind. It's like a save.
Anyway, he's
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. So they go around from different cities,
countries,
different countries and that, and they taste their
It is funny,
delicacies
like.
and that. I haven't watched that either. Britney Spears' sister's in, Jamie Lynn. I like her, mind. I really do.
The first 3 days she sobbed her nuts off, but
I thought, get her out. let her come out first.
She cried more than it rained.
In that same summer, because it rained a lot.
I know.
But I think I would love to go in there, me.
I think
if I was younger.
Now it's getting near to the end. She's perked up a little bit.
I think it's because she was from America. She didn't know nobody. The culture is totally different to us. And I think she felt a little bit of an outsider. But after she did her first trial, she did really well in her first trial. She'd done a couple up to now. And then she just really likes everybody. She's getting on with everybody, and she's nice.
Because she does like it all.
Yeah,
that's what she says.
But did you watch it last night? When Sam was pretending he was riding a horse, he had all the others doing it behind him. What did you call the boxer? Did you? What do you call the boxer who's on? Oh, that might have been the night before.
Tony, somebody.
There's a boxer on, and
Frankie Dettorio.
Frankie Dettorio's on. Jockey. I don't like him neither. No. There's not many people that I do like this, really. Oh, there is.
Well, I had Mr. Snowflake and Little Snowflake over yesterday.
Oh, I haven't seen her for ages. She hasn't half changed.
I know, it changes every time. And she come in, I was at the sink washing the dishes. And she come in, cuddled my leg, and I thought, oh, somebody's missing his leg.
Good job she couldn't get around your bed. She wouldn't get a little hand around that. I don't know how our diet's going. It's not.
Well, I lost £8. I put 5 back on.
Hey.
I've took an injection today.
Do you know, somebody once said, if you want to lose weight, you should eat it and spit it out.
That's bulimia.
No, I don't mean vomited. I mean spit it out. So you could have
nah, can't. If I had beef, there's no way I'd spit that out.
What, beef?
Beef or a bit of steak.
When we go for our, as you know, our potato and turnip. When we go for our dinner, she always says, can I just have potato, turnip, Yorkshire puddings and extra slice of beef? Beef.
The beef.
We haven't been for a bit. We'll have to go.
We've never seen anybody for a bit either.
We haven't seen Jean or
Maria.
Hiya Maria, because I know Maria will be watching.
Hello, Jean.
We're going to go and have a fish and chips with them, aren't we?
Don't forget, I've got to go to the opticians on the 4th.
I know.
She said we could meet her on the 6th.
I won't go for our meal. Go for fish and chips. Down Bells. Oh, I'm mouth watering all. I don't know what they're offering me.
It's too far away, and the 6th coming up going today.
I know. What are you having for your lunch today?
No idea.
I might just have an egg sandwich.
You need chips and eggs, I think. That's just didn't fancy much.
No, well, it's a lot. Is that after 3? What have you had this morning? Rhyme them off.
I've just had a banana and then 2 skinnies.
They're all you've had? I've had...
I haven't had no lunch because I had them at 6 o'clock when I got up.
Well, that's this morning. She'll have a banana to take a tablets with, and she'll have 2 skinnies. She'll have a couple of Magnums or ice lollies, pile of crisps. That's before we have our coffee. I've just had porridge, a little bowl of porridge. You know the package?
You say, I've had a banana today, I've had porridge.
No, I've just had...
You don't tell people what you eat when you're scarlet.
Hey,
and then the next morning she'll say, Nana, where's them sweets? And you can't have eaten them.
I know, she's funny as anything. Now Sean's just getting a new 3-piece, and it's like white, off-white, it's beautiful. And he says to Scarlett, there's a new 3-piece coming in tomorrow. She went, all right, Dad. He says, it's white, mine. She went, well, that's your fault, isn't it? So they've had to put throws on it and everything. I mean, who wants a white sweet? But everybody's buying them and they are beautiful, like.
White's no good, and that's just for the bands, that's for me.
I know. I know what you like.
Yeah, Gemma texted us yesterday because she'd gone to the school. There was a raffle in there on. Because she's made a little memory box for Baldy the cat.
Oh, she's had to go new cat because the cat got put in. It was
a stray and it picked her yard.
And you call your cat Baldy?
It was because Nothing, because he'd had that many patches on him.
Aye.
He used to walk and sit in the middle of the road till the cars stopped so they could cross over.
I know.
I said, she should have taught her line. She says, and then she had to get her put down because of being bit off a feral cat. So they were upset about that. And she says, she's got a memory box for it. And she says, I bought some raffle tickets at the school. Because Winter always goes, hi Baldy, to the star, you know.
Oh, bless her.
And Winter was saying, Mum, I want them bath bombs in the raffle.
Yeah.
And something else was there. And she says, I never stay for the raffle, but we did. She won the box of bath bombs. And she won this, I don't know if it was a plaque or something with Serenity on or something like that. Or Peace.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, I says, well, if Baldy's done that for you, ask them for the numbers
The
for
lottery.
the lottery.
So she's had to go and get her another cat from the...
Gonna call her Squeak.
Squeak. Why? Because it goes... Because it
Because
doesn't
it's
meow.
being badly used, the bastards. I hate people like that.
I know it's cruel. I don't know who can be cruel to cats and animals. It's awful.
I mean, she was terrified. So I tried not to go in like a hairy biker and just tiptoe in.
Can you imagine her tiptoeing in? She looked like a friggin' elephant.
I thought I'd bring my arms in so I don't look so big.
You know what I was thinking the day I was doing my hair, sitting at the bottom of the bed with my dressing gown on. Can you remember when we used to get the Chinese lanterns and you used to like pull them up? They were like folded away. I feel like I'm being folded down. That's how my middle feels if I'm getting squashed.
But then you say, what you say to me?
I want to stretch myself to make myself connect.
You should be 7 foot tall.
I know. Never mind.
When we were sitting watching the telly the other night and we were on about biscuits and that getting smaller, I says, we'll just have the wrappers next.
Instead of eating one, we have two.
Because they're smaller.
They've just been on about the...
You've interrupted mind what I was going to say.
Sorry, choosing you to interrupt me. Go on then.
So I says, the curly whirlies is getting really small. And she says, I says, I'm getting some for Charlie. I says, the thin is out, there might as well be Greg's carrier bag. And she goes, give us a look.
It's only because I wanted
She had that one.
And a Magnum.
Aye. So really, you've got no, I was going to say temptation.
No room to complain.
No. We could do it if we want, but I don't think we want it.
I just feel sorry for them who's got to carry me coffin.
Oh, why they should leave you 6 months to rot and then carry you with your skeleton in.
It's good job I'm getting cremated and not put down 6 things.
Why they just dig 3 inches and you drag down yourself.
They'll just push me in. There'll be a mound like that. I was down here, Michael's... did I tell you I was down yesterday?
Aye.
I went down to the cemetery yesterday because the gate's always closed. So it's a long walk from the car. I think I've mentioned it before. Anyway, when I go, I know it's stupid. But when I go, I get excited as if I'm going to see him. I know I can't help myself. I get really excited because I'm going to see him. Anyway, when I drove, I went, oh, thank God the gate is open. So I drove all the way down, nearly beside his plot. And it looked lovely how Kelly's got 2 little Christmas trees on with the solar thingy, so the light on a night lamp. I can just imagine it because all the flowers all light up. It'll be all lit up.
Beautiful
on a night
place,
light.
isn't it?
Oh, and then you're like facing the sea. There was about 6 boats that was out, and it looked beautiful.
I was going to say
really
I could
nice.
live there, but you can't.
Well, you will do one way. You might not live there, like, but.
You know what, Dr. Jill Biden's
Oh,
wife's
guess
doing?
what she's got?
What?
Gout.
I thought my toe had been broken. Come up like a pudding, didn't it?
Yeah.
Massive. And I couldn't bend it. It was bright red, wasn't it?
It was horrible.
After the 3rd time, I went to the doctor's again and she says, I think you've got gout. Oh, I'm forgetting to make an appointment for the 22nd. I kept saying to myself, make the appointment, I'm forgetting. So I couldn't put my foot down. Killed us getting a pair of shoes on. when I got some tablets in within the first few hours, it took the pain away.
Yeah, but you'd gone for weeks and weeks getting antibiotics, getting steroids.
Saying it was an infection.
Thought it was an infection. She was frightened in case she lost her toe because she's a diabetic. And then she went to see just a practice manager, and she says, you've got gout.
No, it was a nurse.
Well, she's got to be a practice manager, hasn't she? To give prescriptions.
Oh, aye. That's right.
See, shut up.
Practice nurse, not
Practice
manager.
nurse, why? I Anyway.
Yes, it's right, Mary.
She just looked at him straight away. She went, you've got gout. So it's made her feel better that it's not an infection.
Don't need more lungs, haven't
So they say, because Henry V had gout.
I know, I was sitting with my tea like that.
He had gout because they say it's good eating.
Why?
Good living. Well, we don't eat
If it has the ham, that's not... I don't sit and have port wine and expensive cheese. Get the cheapest.
Oh, talking about, I've just bought, did I tell you about the Christmas cake and all that? I was Sean says to us, I brought the Christmas cake and the pudding
You're
and all
going to try and
that.
ban it?
What? Christmas cake?
Aye.
Why?
I don't know. This world's crazy.
You're just telling half a story. We'll have to find out why for next time.
That's what I was going to say. You know, that Biden's wife.
Yeah, Jill.
She's
Dr.
got
Jill.
98 Christmas trees in the White House. And 142,000 lights.
And there's people that's living in squalor and they haven't got one on the streets.
I don't know if it's on tonight or tomorrow. Or it could be any time, I can't
She must
remember.
have one in every room.
I hide in behind it and then wake them up.
I think one tree is enough.
And they're putting the feast on like for the king, our king.
Our king.
And I'm thinking that, you know, the people who lay everything out have to lay it out properly and it's all, all
servants.
Perfect. And I'm thinking people's going to be watching that and they'll not even have a joint.
No, I know.
Joint to
it's going
for
to
Christmas.
be I mean, look, we're all poor people. It's going to their food banks.
Are you there running out of stuff and all?
There was no such thing as a food bank when I was growing up, Janet. Have you known anything like that?
No.
There was no such thing as a food bank. Not that I wanted them, but there wasn't anything. I remember the EU butter and cheese.
Yeah, I remember that
that
when the strikes were on.
That was when my kids were young. But there was no such thing as food bank. But there's people like that's nurses having to go. Where when they started them, it was people that had like lost a job. People that was waiting for the benefits to start. People that had like maybe their husbands left them or whatever. They had no money like to help with that, but now it's people that's working, it's getting a ticket to go and get. I think you can just go without a ticket now.
Well, normally when we go shopping, there's a big trolley and it's always full.
It's always full.
Not now.
I never put nothing in.
2 boxes of cereal in it when I went past it.
Sometimes I think they pour it in when it's out of date. You know, or they can have it.
How generous can you be? Out of date.
I know.
But I suppose when you're hungry,
you eat out.
That's it. But
we're lucky. We don't know how lucky we are in this country.
When I get up on the morning, I can flick the switch to put my heating on, flick the switch to put my telly on.
And sit down and dine out all day.
Yeah. And
I was just thinking the other day, well, it was last night actually, and I was just thinking about the heating and everything, and I was thinking, can you remember when our bairns were little? We lived in a 3-bedroom house, but our kitchen had like a kitchen end bit and then a dining room because it was huge, and we had a fire in, and that fire heated the water. Can you remember? Heated the boiler because the boiler was at the back of the fire, and then in the sitting room you had another fire, and I used to get the shovel. I don't know how I dare do it. I used to get the shovel and carry the fire through at 4 o'clock while the parents come in from school, and put some on and set that fire away and keep the kitchen one going. And then you could hear the water bubbling like mad if you hadn't used. So you used to have to turn the hot water on to cool the boiler down. Can you remember doing all of that?
Aye.
Flaming hell nowadays.
I used to carry it in and all, but not so much because I would drop it on the carpet.
Oh, I don't know how I didn't drop it, but I remember Ray once, we had a real bad winter, and we were trying to do logs as well. And he come in up the line one day. Can you remember up the middle line? He goes, oh, I've got a big log file. It was about 3 foot long, but we didn't have a saw, so we couldn't cut it or we couldn't chop it. And I goes, what you doing? We're going to do with that, like, and he just stuck it on the fire. It was sticking out about a foot and a bit. And every time it was burning a bit, he was just shoving it back in. That lasted us all day, that.
See? You always find a way.
Yeah. My mum used to come in with the roundies when you got your coal. I mean, I used to get coal off the coal man. But my mum used to get hurt more than me, and she used to always be giving us a huge roundy, you know, it would last for hours, that roundy.
Well, we used to wait till the coal bloke went down in the van, and then we'd go behind him with a pail. Yeah. Like odd bits of coal.
Yeah.
And then there was...
Janet used to chop sticks, didn't you?
I did, I was a businesswoman then.
She used to chop sticks and then make money, and you used to play cards, didn't you?
Aye.
The things what you do when you're younger.
I know, I'd still do them now.
I remember when my mum going through the woods, just going for a walk, but both taking a carrier bag and getting all the little twigs and that to start your fire off.
Well, we used to get dead trees down the Green Drive.
Yeah.
And I would be there when we saw.
I can just see it. Then she sat all day playing cards with her family. Were you good at it, like? Did you win?
Oh, aye. I once won enough for a carpet in the bedroom.
Did you?
So you can imagine how long we used to play.
Pity you couldn't go and play now.
Nobody wants to sit with us.
Doesn't that look like I've got a burn on my hand?
Aye, where is it?
Makeup.
I thought you were going to say
I wondered what it was. I tested my eyebrow stuff on it this morning.
Oh, I never touched mine.
Yeah. We do try to make ourselves a
different hair colours this time. Pink.
I know, she's pink.
I bought loads and loads of dyes, like silver grey to lighten the brown up to put a pink on. I could have had a proper wig made, and all you had to do was buy a pink hair dye.
Well, I was telling you that forever. But it's the pinkest it's been, isn't it? I've just got to stay with
like a salmon.
Oh, I thought that was Jingle Bell. Did you hear that jingle there?
I heard something.
That'd have been that.
Must have been a squeak on the gate.
I cannot wait for Christmas Day, and then I can't.
Well, Sandy's not coming to us.
Oh, I'll get a couple of presents, perfume mainly.
Well, I don't know what I want. White mustard.
I don't need anything. When you get older, you just don't need anything, do you? Really?
King for them.
I want
Kanga pants.
I just want to buy our Sean the world. I can't help it now. It's just if I want to buy and buy and buy.
Pretend I'm your daughter.
He's all I've got left now, apart from our Scarlett and all the grandbairns. Now Kelly's all set up. First Christmas without her, Michael, it's going to be hard for the bairns.
Yeah.
So, but life throws things at you like that, doesn't it?
Well, the thing is, I mean, people cope different ways, don't they?
Yeah.
You either go crazy or you just cut yourself off.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go into myself.
You wouldn't get out.
I could do with going into myself. See, we don't change, we don't get no better.
No, we don't get no better when we get older, we just get worse.
No.
So, we've rambled on for 28 minutes.
I know. Do you know we've got some people from France that's signed up now?
Have they?
Yeah. So bonjour.
Hello.
All I know in French is passez-vous le s'il vous plaît.
Ça va bien, monsieur.
Eh? Well, at least I know what mine means.
Well, my Spanish lessons has gone down the drain. I'll have to get
she got everything to do with Spanish lessons, didn't you?
Apart from maracas.
She didn't get very far.
Well, I did, but I forgot it.
You should get Alexa to speak to you in Spanish.
I know, but I want to write it down now. I can't just speak it, I've got to read it now.
Wait and get it on there, YouTube. Oh, I don't know.
Aye, but you got to keep stopping it. I think that's how I bust me last telly.
Oh, she got a hole in this telly. What did you do?
Tiny, miny hole. Tiny, miny hole.
Oh, she's all...
I was just going to say, we haven't made any mistakes in this.
Tiny, miny. As you can see, I don't know how to edit properly, so we just leave everything in. But what you see is what you get, and we are up for it, aren't we?
It's only a tiny way.
How did you do it, though?
With the plug off the Hoover.
Oh,
Went
so
like that.
when the telly's on, but not like started, when it's like warming up, you can see like a little hole, like a little
Well,
light.
if the
I'm
screen's
surprised that
dark,
it hasn't gone.
I'm glad it hasn't.
Right.
Just when it's dark, which mostly is on when you've got YouTube and that on, because the advert's getting ridiculous. You can see the tiny
Tiny hole.
hole.
Well, Mr. Snowflake's doing really well, so
Yes, got visitor.
he'll be able to buy
From America.
a new telly. Oh yeah, he's got a bit of stuff from America.
She's just helping him with his editing.
I think we better leave it at that.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyway, it's been nice
we
talking
said
to
we'd
you.
have no to talk about, never sure up.
We never know. We never have anything sorted, really, do we?
No.
Right, so until we see you again, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And goodbye from them. Bye, everybody.